So are we just being like,
First world problems.
not just first world problems, but also just being complaint kings in Singapore. We want our cake and want to eat it as well,
Yeah.
we want the convenience of food delivery or that, but at the same time, we want to make sure, we want to complain that that our gig workers aren't being treated properly and everything.
Dude, like half this podcast is complaining. But the other half we try and back it up a bit. We try and back it up a bit. So but what about you? Do you think there would be a more positive or negative response if you had to choose?
Yeah, I mean, I can only speak anecdotally from my own experience, but I think one important thing is that Singapore is operating base for a company like Grab, right? And I think it's important that a lot of the management, senior management, and a lot of the important decisions are being made in Singapore, right? So I think it is important that we understand the local situation, and also in that case also put not say put pressure, but also because the local a lot of the management executives are based in Singapore. I think it's important that we look at the problems in Singapore and think about how these problems could potentially, maybe not now, but in the future, apply to the other countries as well, right? So it's I don't think we should just sit back and say, oh, we're just being complaint kings and queens in Singapore. I think if we are privileged in that sense that we have a lot of we have we are in a better economic position that we can think about these issues and all, then we should think about it as a responsibility that we have to everyone, to our neighbors as well, right? To think about these issues. Yeah.
So savior complex is essentially.
No, not the savior complex. Is that they are here. These platforms are all operating out of Singapore. The management people are all living in Singapore. They're buying GCBs in Singapore. So we also need to ensure that that they're treating their employees or the people who work for them fairly as well, right?